It's your boy Mike. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. We have the banners officially in the game, and you might be wondering who you should be coining. Let's go ahead and talk about all of the characters on the banners first before we talk about who you should coin. So we have the brand new units, who obviously you can't. We have Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta, the Tech Vegito. We have the 8th Year Spirit Bomb Duo, Int Broly, STR Beast, Int Daima Goku, Physical Glorio. We also have Physical Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta, and that's it. Then we go over to the Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta side, and we can see it's him. It is Rose. We also have Go Frieza, Tech Broly, Int Gammas, Physical Sword of Hope Trunks, and then STR. Oh, I did not think they were gonna have side variants. We have STR 5 guys, as well as Physical Daima Piccolo being on here is actually really good too, by the way. And then Super Saiyan 2 Trunks and King Vegeta. As I said, like I said, I was not expecting them to be that many side party units. But we'll go ahead and look at the Dokkan Fest side first. So on the Dokkan Fest side, if I had to give like a sort of ranking of what you should get first, I do think that the number one thing is easily just Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Not only does he have one of the better leader skills with just the Future Saga and Fused Fighters with an additional stat buff to Bond of Parent and Child, as well as Final Trump card, but we look at a lot of these like events that are inside of the game right now, and a lot of them hit so hard on their super attacks, but they do not have dodge canceling. It's just continued to be a thing where dodge canceling just does not appear, but it's because you need to dodge or you lose, right? And this character will help you out 80% of the time because they have the 60% dodge chance as well as 60% damage reduction. And then as long as you have all superclass characters attacking in the same turn, or if there's another Future Saga category ally attacking in the same turn, you launch an additional super attack, you get 20% additional chance to dodge, so you'll have 80% in total, as well as 10% extra damage reduction. So you'll have 70% damage reduction. You also get a little bit of defense when receiving an attack. And honestly, they are just very busted and broken in that regard. And while we haven't seen it too often, another thing that I feel like a lot of people look over is their active skills. So specifically the Potara counterattack or the Vegito active skill, not only do they get 20% attack and defense just permanently, as well as the attack doing like a decent amount of damage, but it also has it where they can dodge attacks from that point forward. So when you're usually not supposed to be able to dodge, these characters can. It's similar to like Tech UI, where his domain allowed you to be able to dodge when you weren't supposed to. So again, when these characters are able to, even when there is like a dodge canceling event that could come out in the future, it doesn't matter because they'll be able to have that as a backup. And on top of that, another thing that I feel like people also forget is the Vegeta side's active skill too, which is able to give you the guard as well as the multi-turn support, with the Future Saga allies getting 15% attack and defense, and then 10% also going to Bond of Parent and Child if you're on both of those categories, right? So you'll have the guard that you get from the active skill, and then if you swap back to the Goku side, you'll have the extra 70% damage reduction on top of it and 80% dodge chance. This character is going to be living that like 90% of scenarios. Again, it's usually just the dodge that you'll have to worry about the most, but easily just the number one unit that you can get onto here. Tech Vegito is also another powerful option that I feel like a lot of people just overlook because they're not really in the top 10 anymore. While I wouldn't really recommend summoning them at this point, they still have one of the harder hitting active skills with Super Vegito. I still wouldn't coin them though, considering that at this point they are slowly being aged out, and it is very hard to warrant saying that you should get them. 8th year anniversary LRs are going to be getting their EZAs very, very soon. So again, they are just another character that I would look out for their EZA, wait to see what their stats look like in game, and wait to see what their EZA looks like before you get them. I would not really recommend pulling them or coining them until we officially see what their EZA details look like. They are getting an EZA this celebration though. It will most likely just be in the second part. Ain't Broly, again, just a unit who's aged out. STR Beast, no. Ain't Daima Goku, definitely not. Physical Glorio, no. Even with the massive amount of buffs that I feel like Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta is getting with the brand new unit, it is still very hard for me to like warrant saying that you should get this guy. So also no. And these are like the characters that are from the previous banner, because that's still up as of right now. Then if we go ahead and look at the carnival side of things, another just powerful option on the extreme class team, with Omega also returning very, very soon during the part 2 LR banners. If you are going to use your carnival coins on any LR, I do think that this guy is one of the best ones you can coin right now, if not just the best carnival coin coinable unit from this batch. STR Rose is very similar to the Super Saiyan Blues that we were just talking about. They have the damage reduction, they have the guard, they're able to launch additional super attacks. When you go into Zamasu, I don't know if I could say that it is the hardest hitting anymore, but they are damn near like at least top 3 hardest hitting units in the game when you're able to get this part of the passive off. If you're below 60% HP, you pop the active skill. This unit is doing insane amounts of numbers, and they're getting crits guaranteed. They're launching additional super attacks. They're giving Future Saga Extreme Class allies 10% damage reduction. They have the guard. Like they can be very, very nice as well. And even if you don't use that, if you just stay in the Rosé side, the Rosé side also has it where it is giving 15% to super bosses allies and 10% additionally to Future Saga category allies if they're on both sides, right? Just when we're talking about a lot of these missions that Dokkan has been dropping, you do want to make sure that you're not just specifically getting all super class units. You are trying to diversify your roster. So that's why I do recommend picking up STR Rose if you do not already have them. Intco Frieza is trash. Tech Broly is a character who, if you have them, that's entirely good. If you don't have them, I don't think it's worth the coins anymore. Even with the brand new SCR Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 EZAs helping out the Int Gammas a lot, I still don't think it's worth warranting picking them up with the coins. Future Trunks sucks. STR5, guys, is just an unfortunate EZA. Well, they're not like unfortunate EZA. Yeah, well, no, it is EZA, sorry. Like they are pretty good on their first turn. I think the thing is that like they are a unit who wants to go into slot 1, and that's what their damage reduction is being held back by. Like they get an additional 10% damage reduction if they are the first attacker in the turn. So you'll have the 50% here, and then either the 10% from either it being the first or the second appearance from this character, unless you float them. But then if like you're constantly floating this character, all they have is 60% damage reduction, and that truly is not enough to live some of these newer fights, unfortunately. So I would not recommend getting them. For the amount of value that you can get with this Piccolo, I do think he is kind of a hidden sleeper pick, because Daima Piccolo has it where not only is he guarding all attacks, not only does he have it where he has the 70% dodge chance as long as you have another demonic power or Dragon Ball Seekers, basically just Daima, on the same turn. But then on top of that, for your first turn, you actually have 90% chance to dodge. And from your second turn, your second turn, if you're the third attacker in the turn, you just go ahead and have 100% dodge chance. So his first appearance, he has 90. His second appearance, where you're most likely floating him, he has 100% dodge. And then just from that point onwards, he'll have the 70% dodge chance, and the guard as well. So if you have some leftover coins, let's say you have like 1,000 coins and you just want to be able to use someone on the Daima team, I do think picking up Diamond Piccolo would not be a bad option at all. Again, though, just wait and try and test the new units, see if this is a character that you should even be using at all, or if your team is fine. If you need that extra support, you're more than I would say that this guy is definitely like more than a help to that team though. Especially like 55%, he doesn't even need that many dupes honestly, because he'll just have the guard and the dodge on top of that, right? But either way, let me know what you guys think. Which unit are you going to be coining on the brand new part 1 banners? Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.